separate skill unrelated to.
All right.
Well, here we are.
All right. So
20%.
So let's get a little bit crazier. You know, it starts to occur to you, Alyssa, that Barbara Kelly only ever driven in the summertime, and oh my god, oh my god, you got an 11. All right. Describe to us the strength of will and character that you mustered to pull this off, because you rolled an 11, which means you succeeded. You are wrestling control over the car. Tell us what happened. This is your time to shine.
We're driving down the icy road, and I'm getting real nervous about this ice because I'm in the summer, and the wheel is just shaking back and forth, and Steve's in the seat next to me, drunk as hell, useless, just having a blast with the slips. Is like, this is a ride for her. I'm just like, I'm thinking, if we get to the Catskills and alive and we make it back, I'm gonna get Bartleby.
Bartleby.
We find Bartley.
Barty boy.
Oh, Barty boy. Oh, my old boy Barty, my best friend, my personal friend Barty. Well, we're gonna get him back, and I'm gonna give him some of that $500 reward to help him get his life back together, and like, all is gonna be a success. So let's make it.
Okay, cool.
And so we do.
And so you absolutely do.
By my will alone.
By strength of will alone. So one thing, a piece of information for Call of Cthulhu players, or stress or duress, I as the keeper get to say, that was really cool. You pulled that off. And I say, you can check that box. Check the box that says drive auto.
Yep.
And then at the end of this session, we're going to roll a dice to determine how much you learn from this experience and how much better and more confident as a driver you're going to be going forward.
I have a lifetime of experience. It's flashback. It's like 10 times.
Yeah. I feel like in the historical drama that is Barbara Kelly's life, like, this is a moment that she flashes back to under times of duress. She's like,
after this, she opens a school to teach women how to drive. Be like, listen, I have fucking seen some shit. You need to be prepared. These
I have sat next to some smelly, intoxicated people. So let me tell you.
And actually, something? So what is your luck? 65. Let's see if you're able to hold on to your bottle of absinthe in this crazy.
Bottle of absinthe.
All right. Well, you said it was 65?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You rolled a 67, which means you are unable to. You spill absinthe all over yourself, all over the car. Your clothes are now wet and smelling like a strong licorice alcohol.
Ew.
So
You
Brandon,
spilled your absinthe on my damn Model T.
Well, I did bring some spare clothes, so I guess I could.
You should change because it's really cold and you're gonna freeze really fast.
that's true.
Thank you for your concern. Wow, it's really nice of you. Okay, I'll go change.
I got you.
All right. So
Barbara together, and you eat. If I don't know what's gonna happen to you, so I can't have that on my hands. To be quite honest. Yeah, no, she feels a little misled. She hasn't spent quite as much time with Steve, but they've really only interacted like quickly over the meat stuff. Just organizing that. So like, I've never seen Steve drinking so much to accomplish my mission here.
Yeah, not a side of Steve
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Anything you want to roll for to try and salvage this emotional bond, or do you want to just kind of roll with it and keep going?
Well, listen. So Steve Buscemi really hasn't been around a lot of people for extended periods. It might be like the lingering smell of pigeon meat. But this is really like an amazing bonding experience for me, and like I really am treasuring every second of it. I want you to know that you're my car.
Here, wait. Something?
That's the sweetest
Barb,
thing that
can I
I've
call
ever
you
said to
Barb?
Yes, of course.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, Steve.
You know what? I think
Barbie, whatever you want.
I'm.
Barbie Kelly.
Well, actually, first let me say, how does Barbara Kelly take in this information, and then what happens next?
I'm kind like she's a little bit pathetic to me, and like she's so drunk, and it's like, oh my god, like clearly you've been abandoned by everything, and no, but like all you have is these pigeons and this me, and I'm like, okay. Top of my list of important things is once again the gala, and so like if I want to improve the gala by improving the musician, this into like how I'm gonna circle in on now. So it's like it's really for me, but I'm also like I genuinely feel bad, and like this is so sweet, and like I'm like, yeah, okay. You're my friend now.
Exactly.
Oh, not best friend? Okay, that's fine. No, I'll take friend.
No, I just
I just said best friend, but like it's fine. You can take your time on that one.
All right, so Steve.
we hardly know each other, and you're very drunk. So I'm just taking what you say with a little grain of salt. So like after you like sober up from this experience, if you're still saying that, boom, done, in. But
Okay.
like I'm just taking into consideration the circumstances of myself out, and then like have you kind of take that back. So
I think that like this moment of like duress has actually brought you guys a little bit closer together, and psychologically that was just very helpful. Like, you know, you're both used to working alone, working especially Steve Buscemi, who's used to pushing people away immediately. And I think I'll give you both an additional sanity point, so you can circle you can circle one higher than you have right now, because feeling like you're going into this mystery with someone who at least likes you really does elevate your spirits. So
right. That's good. I'm glad we had this, Steve. I'm glad we had that moment.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
really special for me.
Yeah.
And even though you are extremely care about you, and I'm glad that you're here.
Yes.
Later on, they would ask, here. Was this the last time they were ever truly happy?
Oh God, I hope not.
I think you'll be happy again.
Okay.
So you guys, so obviously Barbara Kelly pulls over the side of the road and allows Steve Buscemi to change into dry clothing. They wipe the seats down. The smell of licorice and alcohol is still quite strong in the car, but in a sense it's a reprieve from the smell of pigeon meat and salt. So yeah, and then
there's a lot of smells.
You guys roll into the town of Big Indian, New York. It's a very small town with only a few hundred people, tucked into a few hills. There's a river that kind of goes by, and then you see in the distance, not too far, probably only maybe a 20-minute drive from where you are, the mountain that you are sure about in the newspaper articles. As you pull into town, you can see it's a very small town, you know. It's a one-horse town, as it were. And this is actually in front of the police station.
See, there's the horse.
It's like, ooh.
Oh man.
Things
are. Should we eat it?
No.
Oh no, yeah.
There's one horse.
Okay, great.
You leave the horse.
The horse kind of looks at you like it gives you that side eye as you drive by, murderous intent.
Steve, don't fuck with horses, okay?
All right.
Okay.
So you guys pull down, and you see that there is a grade school, a general store, a feed store where surely the person who owns that horse buys the feed for that horse, and a.
Okay. So we are in town, and then how far are the mountains that the fires were in from here?
About a 20-minute drive. Maybe a few hours walk, especially in this weather.
Okay. Is it gonna? Mm-hmm.
And I will say that it took you a little bit longer than expected because of all the absinthe shenanigans, and so we're gonna say that it's now 1. So.
1 p.m. Okay. Okay. So I don't know about you. I'm pretty hungry, and I'm not really in the mood for pigeon meat. So we should probably stop into one of these stores here and grab.
Yeah, I have to disagree with you on the pigeon meat, but I think it would be smart to see what.
Cool. What were the places?
So there's a general store, a feed store, a elementary school, and a police station.
The general store first.
Yeah, that sounds dope.
I want some penny candy and then those little honey sticks.
All right, you walk into the general store, and you see kind of an older, kind of chubby balding behind the desk, and he kind of looks at you, and actually no, because Teresa changed clothing, you're not gonna automatically fail any credit ratings that you guys do. So let's have you both.
Yeah.
Roll.
What is Steve wearing now?
Yeah, what is Steve wearing?
Oh, I only have one outfit, and it's well, like one. I have multiples of this one outfit. It's just like a dress with like
who's dressed for success, and he saw her driving a car, which is something he didn't know a woman could even do. So he's willing to talk.
Hello, sir. We are. I'm Barbara Kelly, and this is my associate, Steve. First of all, let me. I want to buy some penny candy. I really need to have a little snack right now. So thank you so much. And how's it been in town? Like, is anything like weird happening? I'm in Ithaca. The Ithaca Times has been reporting on some strange fires. I don't know if you've seen anything, heard anything. So we were just wondering, because a friend of ours actually has gone missing. To scope it out.
So the man says, "Name's Bernard." He's like, "And I'll get you that penny candy." And mine.
Sure, goddamn dude.
he sees the way that your body tenses up when you relive the moment, but he looks over at Steve Buscemi and he's just like, are you gonna be having anything, ma'am? With a question mark.
Yes, absolutely. Might you have some more absinthe? We had a little accident.
Quite enough absinthe.
As you say that, Vapor's dry town, ma'am, and you're lucky the sheriff only comes into town once a week because that'll fly a lot of business for him. He's like, strange things, eh? Are you with them papers, perchance?
We're not with the paper. Our friend Lee was a writer, and he seems to have gone missing. So we're trying to find out what happened to him.
He goes, Bartley, good man, and talk.
Steve's just along for the ride. Steve's keeping him company.
He's like, you know what? See, I knew I could trust you because that's smart. In these mountains, you always stick with the buddy system. You don't go it alone because, I mean, we've been hearing about all kinds of unnatural things. You know, we don't go out at night now. Just play it safe, right? Why risk it? What else is there to do? It's a dry town. There ain't nothing to do at night here. There's one horse. You saw it outside. It's old. I mean, we don't square dancing no more because this is, the north. He kind of pulls you in, or actually, you know what? He wants to pull you in, but you can sense that there's something else that he's almost embarrassed to lay on you. So he's like, well, anyway, that'll be 1 cent, ma'am.
Yeah.
He takes it, bites it. He's like, no, I'm just kidding. I knew you were good for it. I just thought it was kind of a cute thing to do. He kind of puts it in the register. Ding.
Nice. Hey, can we pause for 1 second?
Of course.
I'm looking at. Are you streaming to multiple stuff besides Twitch?
Yes.
Check your. Are you Etherneted in or are you wireless?
Wireless. I could drop a few of the other streams because I think people are watching mostly on Twitch. I think, right? Maybe some Facebook.
Yeah.
So I'll drop a few. Sorry, everyone. This whole time, we think, or just
I've just been refreshing on my Twitch page and it says it keeps getting like communication errors. So I want to make sure that it's like streaming out.
Totally. Okay. So why don't you guys talk about a plan, and I will turn off the other streams.
Okay, so this guy Bernard didn't know. He just said